Darius, I know a little bittersweet. You break the scoring record in a loss. First, I guess comment on finally getting that out of the way, so we don't have to ask you about it anymore. And eh, how much do you learn from a loss like this with 3 or 4 weeks of the season left to go?
You learn a lot from it, and I think definitely grateful to be in the position I am and to break the record. But especially right now, so fresh out of the game, all that's on my mind is how we lost the game. So a lot to learn from. Credit to them; they did a great job. They shot tremendously. They did a solid job defensively tonight. So I think just going forward, we haven't had a lot of close games. So I think that's the biggest thing is having those experiences, especially going to the postseason, because they're not going to be blowouts come conference tournament. So, is this the blessing of it is to be in such close games and understand how valuable each possession is on both ends of the floor.
Darius, you talk about how good they shot. I think they were 11 of 24 from three. Do you feel like you guys were contesting them well and they were just knocking them down, or what did you see there?
Yeah, probably a mixture of both. I think we got compromised for it, but they also made a couple what we felt like was great contested shots. So it's a little bit of both. We just gotta, as Coach Jones always say, fight for that extra inch. With a team that can shoot the ball that great, we just gotta keep fighting to contest.
Turnovers in the first half, I think prevented you guys from actually being able to build on leads that you had. What did they do in the first half that really kept you guys out of a rhythm? And then what did you guys change in the second half to take better care of the ball?
I think we just there was a big emphasis at halftime. We had 9 turnovers at halftime. I think Coach said we averaged 8 in the last however many games a game. So to have that at halftime, we definitely know we were putting ourselves in a tough spot. And a team as talented as that, you can't afford to throw the ball away because they're really good offensively, and if you give them more possessions than you have, they're gonna make you pay for it. So I think in the second half we probably did a little bit better job. I don't think we executed as well as we should have in the second half, but room to grow.
Darius, you guys got to stop there with less than a minute to go. I think it was about 40 seconds on the clock, and you got the ball and you quickly attacked. Did you just see an opening there, or did you think, maybe try to, get as many shots up as we can in this last 40 seconds or so, or what was your thoughts there?
Uh, just 40 seconds ago, we were looking for a 2-for-1 opportunity. We definitely seen it open, and we knew playing early and high in the floor was kind of there for us all game. So just being a basketball player, reading the situation, trying to make the best play possible. Unfortunately, missed it. Shallow almost had a chance to get offensive rebound. Shout out to Will Prue for making free throws down the stretch as well.
Darius, you
And then
mentioned. Go ahead, John.
I was just going to ask the look that Kyle got there that would have tied it from three. It seemed like he got a good look. Is that what you guys would live and die with that?
Oh, 1000%. We're living with any wide open shot anybody gets, and especially Kyle Rose. We've seen him make that shot a million times. So I'm the competitor he is. I'm sure he's probably feeling a little bit, but everybody in the locker room was making sure he was lifted up and made sure he knew that we still trust him every single day. We're not who we are without him. So if there's anybody that's taking that last shot, we're definitely super confident with him with a wide open shot from the wing. That's been his bread and butter all year in his 4 years here. So
I was going to ask a similar question to what John just asked about. You mentioned you haven't been in this many close games this year, and what can you take away, I guess, in the moment and then watching film about executing down the stretch and making sure you guys get the best shot each time in these situations, whether it's to extend a lead or tie a game or get back into it?
I think it's on the other end. I think defensively, we probably gonna watch and see how much we spent behind the play, behind the action, getting beat on drives, having to help over, and putting us behind the ball. So I think it's more so on that end versus offensively. Offensively, we're gonna do what we do. We trust each other. It's kind of just how we play offensively, but especially defensively, we got to be able to get stops, especially down the stretch. And it just seemed like we were always kind of right behind just a tad bit. So.
There early in the game, did you run into one of those open chairs there going for a loose ball?
Uh,
When
we
you
were close. I don't think I ran into it. Maybe